Okay, looks like notification. Sweet. Nice. Okay. Ah, sweet. Got an order. Let's check it out. Okay, it's not too bad. For about 4 miles. How's your day been, Colleen? No bueno. It's all good. We'll just stick with the DoorDash and see what we get from there. How's your day going, Ellie? You having a good day today? So, once we get a little more... Now, I know a lot of the time when you hear gig worker, you think, oh, well, someone that does DoorDash, right? And don't get me wrong, a lot of gig workers do DoorDash. But thankfully, DoorDash and the respective niches that DoorDash has is not the only way that you can make money as a gig worker, nor is it the only type of work that you can do as a gig worker. So today's live stream, with the combination of what I know and perspective from other people in the audience, we can discuss as a group how to make money as a gig worker. So if you guys are down for that conversation, feel free to put your 2 cents in the comments down below. Even if you're not a gig worker, you can still add to the conversation if you feel like you got anything to say. Now, of course, the other objective is to not die. So we're going to make sure I don't die while I'm out here. Let's see, how are you, Mike? I'm doing okay, Ellie. We're doing better today than the other 4 days that passed us this week so far. We're not doing amazing, but we're doing okay as far as how much I'm making. And our day overall is decent. How are you, Ellie? Okay, you gonna let me through? You're not gonna let me through, are you? Yeah, I didn't think you'd let me through. Who gives a shit about people like me? That mom and her van with their kids was looking at me the whole time and still cut me off. You believe that? Unbelievable. I'm on a sidewalk, for God's sakes, you know? I'm on a sidewalk. Oh well, I digress. Stone cold. Are they here? Oh, it's not letting me. Not letting me scroll through the comments. Yeah, we got Memorial Day coming up. And coincidentally, the kids are coming out of school today, too. Hey, Dan. Getting big orders? Yeah, we'll see how tonight goes as far as the big orders. That would be pretty heckin' dope. But our first order, $8.25 for about 4 miles from Beef O'Brady's. So that's where we're going now. You know, it's crazy. They keep saying there's like a 50% chance of rain. But where's the possibility of rain? You know, there's no overcast. Oh, there's Stone Cold. Because Stone Cold said so. Good to see you. Hey, Pink Lady, how you doing? Not even... No, I don't wear pink clothes. I pretty much wear what used to be a black hoodie. Well, sweat jacket, I guess. It used to be black, now it's sun bleached. But everything else I wear is black. Like my soul. Let's see, what do we got? You're on Eric's channel, you sent him some stunners his way. Oh yeah, I think I saw you over there. Let's see. Hey Stiffy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We're gonna run inside Beef O'Brady's in just a second, so I can pick up this order. Hopefully it's ready. We'll see what happens though. So everyone that's coming in, just don't forget to hit that like button. It's the one that's shaped like a thumb. Appreciate you guys being here with me. As we get more people in, we'll talk more about how to make money as a gig worker. Because hey, who knows? Maybe this will get people into gig work. You never know. I might reel you guys into the dark side, so to speak. Actually, I'll pull up over here. That one spot, it's like motorcycle parking, but the person that's parked next to it, they're also parked in that spot too. Go figure. Alright, I'll be right out. Just hold down the fort for me. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be right back. just got the order. It took a little bit. I wasn't quite ready. Let's see what else is new. Half time is not. Half time is I digress. Okay, I'm worried about the street corn, so I'm gonna put that down. Yeah. Okay. Clown Spirit says, I hope I don't get very lonely this weekend. Well, I don't know, like maybe you can invite a friend over, something like that. Alright, just gotta verify the order, let them know that I picked it up, and we're ready to go. On my way with your order. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking about taking the bike trail, but nah. The other way would be quicker. Love this, my bike dasher. Would you join me, my lady? If it was possible. I don't know, I mean, what would you want to do? Thanks, Cornelius. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. How many hours do I work one day? It depends. I would say most of the time it's like probably 8 hours. I know I usually work at least 40 to 50 hours a week. That's about what you would expect from a full-time job, you know. And busier times a year, well, I'll work more. I know I worked not as much the past few days, mainly because the evenings have just been really bad. So I decided to take them on a couple of days in a row. But we had double shift today. I worked earlier and we're working now. That's a lot of cycling. Yeah, make it work, you know. Hey, Thumbelina, good to see you. Man, Ulf's going on about this true love thing. I think I believe in true love because of you. Is that bad? Well, I mean, if true love is something that you really want to feel in your life, then it's probably a good thing, I guess. If you're not in love, I love it. Okay. Do I like the Pink Panther? You know, I think I watched that as a kid. I just don't remember very much of it. I'd have to watch it again. Now that I'm bearded and old and not quite frail, still handsome. Maybe people save up for Memorial Day. It's a big thing. You know what it is? A lot of the time on Memorial Day, the kids are usually graduating from school. So I think it's really more about the, I don't know, just, I don't think celebration is the right word, but more like respect for those in certain country, I guess, and then celebrating graduations of the kids that graduate around that time. Mr. Whirlwind! Thumbelina says supporting from Australia. Thanks, appreciate that, Thumbelina. Must be pretty early over by you, huh? I wish I had a girlfriend my that beautiful, so it's hard. I will lose weight. Well, so here's the thing, Cloud Spirit, and maybe some of you guys need to hear this too. Your current state is not, it doesn't have to be that way the rest of your life. And I think people realize that people do change over time. And it can often be a good thing. Maybe you go on some kind of speed dating thing or some icebreaker place, and you meet someone and you are who you are, you present yourself as who you are, and someone likes you for that, and they give you a shot, and they know that, you know, maybe you're working towards something that you're quite not at right now in your current state of life. Maybe they want to help you get there, or at least encourage you to get there. You never know. I see Mr. Toenails is back. Welcome back. Yeah, nutritional yeast is pretty great for sure. Don't give up, we can change. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, you can stop buffering any day now. Any day now. It's always when I come in this area. It's all good. Hey Dean, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Why does love feel so great? Dopamine, endorphins. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I mean, I guess why it could also feel great, maybe you just really love the person you're with, man. You know? Maybe that's what it really comes down to. Wednesdays we wear dolphins. Yeah, dolphins too, probably. Hey Ellie, how you doing? Both Ellies, that is. Would you like a pink lady just for you? Oh, like an apple? Those apples are okay. Pink lady apples. They're not my favorite, but they're okay. It depends how you, I don't think I want to explore that question. I guess it really depends. But yeah, welcome everyone that's been coming in just now. The main topic that we'll be going over tonight is how to make money as a gig worker. So I guess we got a pretty decent crowd here, gig workers or not. Okay. Just wondering what this drawing. What the? Hey! Are you retarded? Shit. I just got cut off by someone that made a U-turn and they cut off 2 lanes to cut in front of me. What is wrong with me? Oh my God. Oh, jeez Louise. I know people get offended by the R word, but hey, when you quit acting like it, I won't use it. Jesus. I digress. Anyway. Tang. Yeah, Ellie, so my buddy Olf, he always asks interesting questions. The way he asks them, too, is interesting. I know Ninja Ellie would know that, but more specifically, Eliana. But yeah, as far as how to make money as a gig worker. So first and foremost is, which platforms are you using? which platforms can you get yourself signed up with, etc., etc. Which different apps and niches that they occupy. So I know a safe pick for a lot of people is DoorDash, because DoorDash is everywhere. It makes up like 2/3 of market share, which means that most markets not only have DoorDash, but probably quite a bit of it, quite a few opportunities, whatnot. And the thing about DoorDash and a lot of apps in general is you can take the work anywhere that you want to go. So if you were traveling across the country, or if you needed to move, then you could essentially do DoorDash wherever it is that you're going. A lot of apps like Shipt, Grubhub, well, Grubhub to a lesser extent, Uber Eats, Spark, etc., etc. They offer the same thing. So a lot of apps usually do that. That gives you a little job security. So if you find yourself going to a new area, you can at least see how well the gig landscape is and whether or not it would be ideal for you, and to figure out which apps are ideal. But yeah, definitely get yourself signed up with apps that occupy large market share in different niches. So DoorDash is usually the safe pick. You could also go with Instacart and Walmart Spark if you want shopping orders from bigger retailers, and if you want to really just fill up that shopping order niche. And Spark is also very good about curbside pickup, especially at the Walmart itself. And you could also sign up with Amazon Flex if you want to do delivery routes, occupy that niche. They've got secret shopper apps like Be My Eye. So really, first and foremost is just getting yourself signed up with these gig apps themselves, and then getting yourself signed up with ones that you're able to get on the wait list for, potentially sign up with right away, and ones that can almost guarantee you solid work. Whether it be the amount of opportunities you can get, the total payout that they provide, or even a combination of the two. So that would be the first and foremost thing about gig work, is to get yourself signed up with those big apps. Oh yeah, rideshare, probably Uber, as Uber also has the side benefit of Uber Eats. So you can still get shopping orders, food delivery orders, prescription pickup, alcohol delivery. So there's that as Alright, we're getting pretty close. Let me just get here first. It's right up there. Oh, right before 50th. Got it. Yeah, all these streets are named after women. Well, actually, it is the modern age. I guess anyone can be named Glenda or Loretta, whatever. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy. Is the thickness of my arms good for me? I would have to ask if it's good for you. Because you're the one that's in the gym training them, you know? Oh, they want me to go off Wendy. Hold on. Got to go off on Wendy Drive. Here we go. And we got a shipped order. Let me check it out. Hey, Sean. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Jack? Good to see you guys. We're just dropping off our first DoorDash for the night. And we're talking about how to make money as a gig worker. So my fellow gig workers and workers, feel free to chip in the conversation in the comments down below. Let me know what kind of tips and tricks you guys utilize in order to make money as a gig worker. But yeah, the first one I covered is the apps themselves. And that makes for a good segue, which is the different niches. So when you are able to occupy different niches, it gives you some versatility and it gives you options. So if food delivery is slow, you can pick up some shopping orders. If shopping orders are slow, you can try delivery routes or secret shopping or food delivery or prescription, you know? So having that versatility means that you've always got something that you can work on as a gig worker, you know? You can even think outside the box based on your skill set. So if you got particular skills, that don't necessarily fall under any of that criteria, you could still advertise yourself out there. Maybe get some kind of certification, depending on what the craft is, and take it from there. All right, be right back. Let me drop this off. Okay. You wouldn't wear sandals doing gig work, but that's me and our family. Oh yeah, I mean, you figure when it comes to gig work, you can really wear whatever you want, as long as you're legally allowed to wear it, I guess. Like, I've seen gig workers just dressed needed, just head to toe in rain clothing, or they're out wearing flip-flops and shorts and skirts. It don't matter, They keep saying it's gonna drizzle tomorrow. There's like no signs though, it's been dry. You didn't cry today? I'd like to say that's a good thing, but I don't know. I don't know enough about your situation about that. Dan says, great Mike. Stiffy says, Mike the Muscle Guys. You would like a man with decent arms, says Pink Lady. Do you feel a warm sensation when they get bigger? I don't know what you mean by that one. Oh, just, if it's about your arms, no, because I'm not there. Alright, we just got another one. So, 575, about 2.5 miles at Asian House. We're heading right up there, so let's take it. Now, I think we might be 40 or even less orders towards 100, maybe. As far as like the 100 to get that 100% acceptance rate. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Alright, let me get these plugged in. Glad to see the frequency's picking up a little bit, the amount of orders available. Maybe that means we'll make some bank tonight. So you don't get happy when my arms are growing. God, oh jeez. I'm happy to see your progress. But the most important thing is, are you happy? Are you happy? That's really the most important thing. Because you're the one that's abiding by whatever, you're abiding by whatever program you've got written for yourself. And you're the one putting yourself in the gym through the ringer, so to speak. And doing all that work, That's really you doing all that. So it ultimately boils down to whether or not you're happy. Donuts, Doritos, and Disappointment. I love that name. I'm gonna live forever. Yeah, if he lives forever, then, oh man, we're doomed. Yeah, I love you too, man. You are heckin' dope, Wolf. You are heckin' dope. And, oh yeah, didn't mean to skip you, Tim. Good to see you, Tim. We're picking up our next order for the night. Asian House, 575, 2.5 miles. I know it's enough to put us over 60 for the night so far. That'll be good. That'll be the first day of the week that we actually pull it off. Yeah, this week's been a bit of a setback, but we can definitely finish off strong. I tend to finish the month off pretty strong, So I think we can pull that off. for this Memorial Day weekend, so on and so forth. So we'll take it from there. Now, yeah, speaking of gig work, so another way to make money as a gig worker is, depending on your niche, figure out the times of day and figure out the type of scheduling that you'll need to do in order to pull it off. So if you're going to do delivery work, for example, general rule of thumb is like breakfast, maybe into lunch, and the dinner hours. That's usually a pretty good rule of thumb for most zones, because you figure if you get out the door early enough, you can catch that little rush of breakfast into brunch, where people are just ordering stuff from McDonald's or Denny's, IHOP, 7-Eleven coffees. And then the lunch hours, you figure that's where you'll probably see like Burger Kings, Wendy's, and Taco Bells. Then the dinner hours, you might see stuff from like Firehouse Subs, Culver's, you name it. And the dinner hours, that's usually where most people are leaving their jobs. They're at the house, ordering dinner for themselves, the family. So you tend to see the most opportunities around the dinner hours, like right now, for example. What's a shipped order? So shipped, S-H-I-P-T, which you did spell correctly. Nice work, Ellie. It's just an order from that particular platform. Shipped is mainly known for general merchandise and grocery delivery. So they work with places like Target, Publix, Winn-Dixie, ABC Liquor Store. I think Kroger's. They used to work with Costco. Some other places as well. They're like a mini Instacart in that sense. They're like a mini Instacart. Now, I actually like Shipt quite a bit more than Instacart. When I used to do Instacart, the thing I did appreciate was the sheer market value that they have when it comes to grocery delivery, online retail sales. They're currently second behind Walmart. Their market share, they used to make up, I think, about 93% in total. So Walmart and Instacart. And then the other 6% was Shipt, and then the other 1% was whatever. But that was before DoorDash and Uber Eats really started getting into that niche themselves. And, you know, now it's a lot more even on the playing field. But it's still safe to say that Instacart and Walmart usually have quite a sizable lead. Let's see, Stone Cold says, good luck on your DoorDash. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. The mod is making everything feel awkward and gay. I mean, I haven't heard anyone else complain about that, but I mean, whatever's best for you, bud. Hey, Gate, how you doing? We're just picking up our second order for the night. After I get this dropped off, it's going to put us over 60 for the day. So, a nice little rebound, so to speak. Here we are. Just made it. Jack says, main app is Spark. On a good day, I'll get to the store when they open at 7. Spark all day. Take Uber Eats, DoorDash orders when Spark slows down. Or is quiet dinner hours, I'll do more Uber Eats and DoorDash. Yeah. I was trying to do something like that for a while when I had Spark. The problem is, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's like oversaturated with Spark drivers or if there's people using bots, but I noticed a lot of that when I used to do Spark. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Your short is showing 176 views. The analysis shows 0. Huh. That's weird. Do you mean like if you look on your shorts feed or your shorts tab on your channel, it says 0? I know sometimes the the actual total views takes a little bit to catch up. So, I don't know. Has a lady ever invited you when you delivered? Oh. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. That's funny. No, but I've picked up vibes before, let's just say. Happiness is a virtue. Our family have lots of joy. Well, that's good to hear, Mr. Toenails. The analytics on the short? I don't know. You know what it is? Like, they changed the way that the shorts tab looks. They used to show how many impressions that your shorts would get. They don't even show that info anymore. I think they just sort of lump it in with total impressions now. So, I don't know. Mike is a true ladies' man. It's funny. Yeah, I have. They kept denying my appeal, or as they put it, upheld the decision. That's what wound up happening. But yeah, I gotta go inside real quick. We'll see if this order's ready. I'll be out in just a jiffy. How's my day doing? It's okay. We're doing better financially compared to the past few days. So that's something. Overall, decent day. How's your day, Deb? We'll just run inside, see if this order's ready. If it's ready, that'll be heckin' dope. Alright, luckily the order was ready. They just had to staple it. And we're good to go. Let me actually... Yeah, I know it'll fit like that. Yeah, perfect. That'll work. Cool. I don't even have to put it in my bag. What do we got? Be careful with the signals you're giving out. It's hard to pick up on them. I struggle very much. What do you mean you struggle very much, Ulf? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not single, so I must decline. Yeah. I was watching a video where a dasher was invited in on the delivery from a nice young 25-year-old girl. She was recording it. He accepted, and the rest was dinner. Oh, cool. Wait. What about me delivering babies? What? Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez, man. Anyway. Yeah, you wascally little wascals. Let's go drop off this order. Oh, Murfield. I know where that's at. Alright, that's pretty close to here. Alright, it's 6:35 right now. We gotta get this dropped off by 6:45. So we got just under 10 minutes. Drop it off on time. Never had offered myself that way. I do get offers all the time. They want some pink lady. Well, I'm sure that makes you feel pretty good about yourself. I don't know. It's that kind of thing that, you know, where people seem to think that there's some kind of like charisma or something that they like. So, cool. Ah. The door is open after the baby. Wait, what door are we talking about? Oh, do I? No, I don't want to know that. Mike, if Ulf and I had the baby, would you tell him? I mean, I guess if I was there in the moment, okay. I don't know. Do I want to answer that? I don't know. A tip is a tip. Oh, jeez. Oh, stop it. You guys are being cheeky. They better not try to send you up north too much. Oh, yeah. I hope not, man. I'll just settle for some short distance food deliveries tonight. I'll just settle with that. Although, if I am going to predominantly do food delivery, I'd rather do Earn by Time. But still want to keep rocking that Pro Shopper promo while I still have it. Mike is closed for Mr. Right. Mine is closed for Mr. Right. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, come on. You guys are being cheeky. The door of love. Which door are we talking about? Oh, jeez, man. No babies here, only cats and dogs. Yeah, fur babies. There we go. Fur babies. That's better. Little fur babies. Cats and dogs are a metaphor. A metaphor. Not... My favorite door. What does that mean, Stiffy? What do you mean, my favorite door? I don't have a favorite door. I don't have a favorite door. Bastard. What do we got here? We got Stepper God 29. Hello, good to see you. What's going on, Stepper God? Oh, that felt weird. Uber Eats is dead, quiet in my area. That sucks. You got any other apps you like to use? I don't know, like DoorDash, maybe Spark, something like that. Do I remember Furbies? Oh yeah, I remember Furbies. I had a gray one. I had a gray Furby, and I know my mom had one. I think my uncles had one too. Money is in the wallet, Mike. I mean, I'll put money in the wallet after I get this dropped off, if that's what you mean. We got you got a puppa and 2 cocktails. Ah, wrong. Wait. Ah, wrong road. Ew. Whoops, daisy. But yeah, for any of my fellow gig workers that are popping in just now, the main topic, I mean, aside from the usual deviation, for tonight's live. If you guys have any input you'd like to let us know about, just feel free to share in the comments down below. But first and foremost, whether it be DoorDash, Instacart, Spark, you know, just other apps that have a large market share. It always stutters when I get over here. Alright, well, I'll just have to do it. I know there's like a 30-second delay, but goddamn, dude, it's annoying. Ah! Don't go into the Furbies story, Mike. Well, there isn't really a story. It's just I had a Furby as a kid. That was it. It's not fitting for this live. Can ruin Furbies. What? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, okay, it looks like the connection's a little better. So get yourself signed up with different apps that have fairly large market share, whether it be DoorDash, which just has 2/3 of market share in general, or Instacart and Spark, which have the majority of market share for general online retail sales. Amazon Flex for delivery, etc., etc. You get the idea. And then multi-niching, signing up with apps that allow you to occupy multiple niches, such as rideshare with Uber, if you want to do rideshare. Delivery routes like Amazon Flex, jack of all trades like DoorDash, shopping orders, curbside pickup with Instacart and Spark, respectively. So that just puts you into multiple categories and having multiple apps per category. So that way you give yourself something to do at all times for the most part. Just made it. Okay. And then work different times a day. Oh, sweet. All right, we just got another order. We got a Pro Shopper, $12.57 for about 5.5 miles, 16 items at Target. Let's do it. It's probably more like 6 miles, but even still, not that bad. Yeah, just give us some more to do, right? So yeah, sign up with multiple apps, especially the big ones. Sign up for multiple niches, especially the big ones. And figure out the times of day that are best depending on the niche. So another thing you could do too is, this is a pretty underrated recommendation, but try learning new skills. And new skills that are in particular of some kind of demand. Like let's say, for example, I know how to do bike repairs, right? So I could turn that into a niche. I mean, I'm gradually working towards that, but I could turn that into a niche, for example, and have gigs for that. You know, off the books or not. Either way, it still works. So learn some new skills, hone in on those skills, and you can turn that into your own little side hustle / gig work. So that's another recommendation. Hey Charles, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Okay. We're just going to picking up a Target order. It's like $12.50. for about 5.5, 6 miles. How's your day going, Charles? The medium one could be just as good. Well, I know with, I think I have an idea where you're going with that, but as far as, let's say, food delivery, Uber Eats is a distant second from DoorDash, so it's more of a medium, I guess, but it's still bigger than the other ones. So, in addition with signing up for DoorDash food delivery and sort of like a jack of all trades app, Uber Eats could be a good pair up, depending on your market. But yeah, Charles, I was just going over some of my ideas of how to make money as a gig worker. So if you've got anything that you'd like to add to the conversation, then feel free to let us know in the comments. Looks like Tom Cruise is looking for Brad Pitt. I haven't seen Brad Pitt, so I don't know. You can... Oh, Jesus. Yes, I can handle DoorDash just fine. Alright, so, yeah, after I get this order done, we're going to be around 72, 73 for the night. So another 27, 28 bucks. Crack 100. See if we can do it. Tom Cruise says, "Hello, Mike. Hope you're well." I'm doing okay, Tom Cruise. Land any good movie roles recently? Another Mission Impossible, perhaps? What is this? No. Yeah, that's a poopy doopy order. You keep dashing, you get dashed, boy. I don't know what that one means, but yeah, I do keep dashing. That's how I make a living. Tom Cruise says, of course, Mike. Nice. And it looks like Jack's talking to Tom. Oh, hold on. So I do have another recommendation about how to make money as a gig worker. So this one coincides with timing/time of day, and that's total time spent. So at the end of the day, if you're going to be doing gig work, and especially if you don't have like a W-2 job with it, or if you have a W-2 job with it as well, the only true way to make significant money in the long run is to put in the amount of time to make the money, right? Time is money, as the old saying goes. So when you're putting in enough time, then that should be able to help you get your goals, or get to your goals. Pay with your time to make money, so to speak. So, for example, since I do gig work full time, that means it's my full-time job, which means that I need to spend full-time hours in order for me to make sure that I reach my financial goals. Makes sense, right? Full-time job hours. So that's how I operate gig work as someone that does gig work full-time. Download the apps, follow the prompts, get out there, make that money. There you go. That's a good way to put it in a nutshell. That's the thing too, man. Like, these apps are easy, right? None of this work is difficult to do. Now, I mean, yeah, there can be heavy orders. There can be orders where you gotta, like, go out of your way to find the items in the store or whatnot. But for the most part, the work itself is pretty easy. It's simple. I think that's the best way to put it. It's simple. You get sent an offer, you go to the merchant, whatever it tells you to do, you do it. You leave, you drop the order off, and then you get paid. You don't talk to them. They were rude to me, Jack. I see. Okay, hope they're going to let me through. Thanks. Let's see. Tom says, goodbye, Mike. Have to look for Brad. He's ghosting me. Well, if I see Brad, I'll let him know you were here. So, thanks for stopping by, Tom. But yeah, if you're going to do gig work full-time like me, you got to make sure that you work full-time hours. That's really what it is for that part. So, since I do gig work full-time, I put in full-time hours to make sure I make ends meet. Now, that could have variable success, of course. Sometimes my time is rewarded quite a bit. Other times, it feels like slave wage. But either way, it balances out. And you figure while I'm in my full-time gig work as it is, that's not to say I want to just keep doing that the rest of my life. I do what I do for a reason. You know, this is an income bridge. Where that bridge leads me, you know, we'll take it from there. Don't let anyone get to you, Tom. Oh, yeah. And let's see. Charles says, keep it simple. And keep it real. Keep it simple, keep it real. Keeping it real. Life. And, oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite recommendations for you to make money as a gig worker is nail your customer service skills. Premium customer service skills leads to premium customer experience. And premium customer experience is becoming something of a dying breed in this oversaturated, diluted talent pool of gig work. The fact that they let pretty much anyone do it, right? Which means that any schmuck that doesn't give a crap and probably doesn't wash their hands after they wipe their ass, after they take a big Mondo Duke and Turlet and then hand off an order to somebody. You know, a lot of those kind of characters are in gig work, let's be honest. But you follow my lead, right? You follow my lead, and you're going to nail basic and essential customer service skills. Let the customer know at all times what's going on with their order. Are you waiting there? Are you on the way? Is something out of stock? Recommendations you might have for the out-of-stock item. If they don't answer their text, do you call them? If they don't answer, what do you do from there? If it's a smooth experience, you just let them know that you're on the way, no matter what. Take a drop-off photo. And for God's sakes, come on, smile. See, I can do it. I can smile. If I can do it, so can you. You figure basic and essential customer service skills is just practicing basic decency. People want basic decency. You do that, and you never know. You could get rewarded for going above and beyond for the customer in a way that many other gig drivers and gig workers will simply not do. They can do it, they just won't do it. And you may get rewarded with a tip after service. You might get rewarded with a cash tip. You might get rewarded with repeat business. You never know. But at the end of the day, you are the bottom line. You're the last person that the customer sees. That's your time to shine. And that will help you make more money as a gig worker. So actually, I was wrong about the total that I'm going to be at tonight. So I'm actually going to be higher than I thought, because I wound up making about 46 and change earlier, and we're going to make 36 and change after I drop off this order. Well, after I do it, then drop it off. So we're actually going to be about 18, like $17 to $18 away from 100. So yeah, I think as long as they stay out long enough, we can make that $100. What do you guys think? It's pretty heckin' dope. You can do helicopter tricks. Interesting. That's cool. Party. Show off your helicopter tricks. That's extremely important. It's way more important than we give it credit for. Yeah, damn, that one drops out over here too. Do 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 do. Hey Yvonne, how you doing? We were just going over, based on the live stream theme tonight, we were going over some general recommendations on how to make money as a gig worker. So if you've got anything that you want to add to the conversation, let us know in the comments. So some of the main points so far is sign up with apps that have large market share, like DoorDash, Instacart, Spark. And the other one was sign up with apps that occupy different niches, like Uber for rideshare, if you want to do rideshare, Spark for curbside pickup, if you want to do curbside, Amazon Flex for delivery routes, DoorDash as a jack of all trades, you know, stuff like that. The other one was time of day. So peak hours, like the dinner hours, to a lesser extent, maybe breakfast to brunch to lunch. And depending on how much time that you have to dedicate to gig work in a week, you can treat it as a second job where the amount of time that you spend can help dictate the amount of income potential that you have. Like me, for example, I do gig work full time, so I'm going to work full-time hours in order for me to have full-time income. Makes sense, right? And another big point I really liked was customer service. That's a very big one in my opinion. And I think more and more people realize how important that is, just watching me in action. And how that not only leads to positive customer experiences, but oftentimes can lead to, well, more money. So therefore, make more money. Makes sense. But yeah, if you got any recommendations, Yvonne, feel free to let us know in the comments. In fact, I've got another one, and this one was inspired by Real Talk with Roy, because I know how he feels about gig work, and I know how he feels about gig workers doing W-2 work, like having a job, and then doing gig work on top of that. So that would basically be my next recommendation. If you need that financial consistency, is to, as a gig worker, get a W-2 job. So you might think, hey, what does that have to do with gig work? And the wording is very important. I said how to make money as a gig worker. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the things you have to do as a gig worker are gig work. You figure at the end of the day, if you're a gig worker that struggles to make ends meet with just gig work alone, then what do? You get a W-2 job. It could be full-time, it could be part-time, If you get part-time, it gives you a little bit of financial stability and potentially opens up more room for gig work. If you get a full-time job, that gives you greater financial stability, but less opportunity for gig work. At least in theory. Because you figure at the end of the day, the amount of time that you spend can also dictate how much time that you have left over after the fact. But I would definitely say for a lot of gig workers that struggle to make ends meet, to get a W-2 job if you have yet to do so. Why don't you get one, Mr. High Horse? I don't need to. But if I do need to, I know what to do. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm crazy enough to do it. And you guys have seen the things I'm willing to do within reason just to make a few bucks. So if I ever got to a point where I needed a W-2 job to get by, well, I'll definitely let you guys know. But that would be a good recommendation I would have for a lot of gig workers is if you need to create more of that financial consistency that gig work alone doesn't provide, then a W-2 job if you don't already have one. So while the W-2 job isn't gig work, that is a way that you can make money as a gig worker. Make sense? Hopefully. Alright, we're almost to target. Alright, take care all. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. You are heckin' dope. Let's see, any app that doesn't have mic is missing out. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Alright, I need to top up my water once I get inside. But yeah, this order has 16 items. Yeah, 16 items, so I'll bring you guys inside with me. We'll do some shopping. I don't think this gimbal's gonna last much longer. I'm gonna have to get a new one at some point. I'm just being a cheapskate about it. Okay. Here we go. That's right. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I gotta adjust that a little bit. Yeah, just bear with me. This gimbal barely works anymore. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Get that peachy car cam. Alright, let's get some shopping done, guys. So here's our shopper stats. So they pretty much look about the same as they usually do. And oh, look at that, they added an item. So yeah, usually whenever they add something to the order, that generally means it's going to pay like another quarter, sometimes 50 cents, depending on the amount of items. So interesting. We'll see how that goes. Alright, customer just got back to me. Cool beans. Alright, they said they added the Aleve. I guess we'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Okay. What do we got? Claro? Isn't that? Oh, this is the wrong one. Here it is. It was the one behind this. I assumed it would have been the correct one. I guess not. I guess that isn't the correct one after all. Or touch up. Yeah, it's not those. Oh, it's over there. I'll get that in a second. Frost Island. I'll double check this one. Yeah, Frost and Tip. Hey, what's up, Pokes? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're doing a target order right now. After I get this done, we'll be around like 82, 83 for the night. So we're pretty close to $100, man. I think we're gonna buckle in for a decent weekend. How's your day going, buddy? Yeah, this one is Frost and Tip. Yeah, it would be back over there. Let me check this in cabinet. What if it's actually on the planogram or not? Yeah, it says $9.95. How big's the box? Yeah, there's more Claro here. Is that how you pronounce it? Claro? Yeah, I got 2 out of 3. Hope they didn't change the design on me. That'd be no bueno. I don't like change. Yeah, I guess I gotta see if I can find someone in this area. Maybe they can help me out. Yeah, I don't know anywhere else to be at, so. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone over here. I might have to come back to it. Yeah, in the meantime, let's see what else we got. Yeah, the Aleve. Wait, A16. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, the planogram's wrong on this thing. Yeah, the Aleve isn't on A16. Shit. Yeah, they like moved everything around. Yeah, it would be over here. Pardon me. Figured. Yeah, it's right here. Shoot. Yeah, I found the Aleve over here and said A16, but it's A21, so they didn't reset the planogram over here. Well, it's all good. We'll keep on going. Mr. Whirlwind! Okay, what do we got? Floss. Flossy, Wossy. Yeah, on my way back, I'll have to see if I can get someone to help me find that item. The community loves messing with you. It's hilarious. No, it's cool, man. You know, like, if people want to mess with you like that, it means people, people love you and support you. So, I see that as a good thing. You know, it's like, I got a little bit of that on my other channel, but never to this extent. And I mean that as a good thing. Oh, is this a different label? Yeah. Cool. Nice. Okay, C2. Yeah, like none of this is grocery stuff. Wow, there is no grocery stuff. Huh. Interesting. Should be good for. Oh Jesus. Yeah, that was the one that caught me by surprise. The 51. Always miss Ellie leaving. Oh, actually, I think I missed it too. Did Ellie leave? Oh, sorry, Ellie. Totally missed you there. Oh, good night, Ninja Ellie. Appreciate you being here. You're heckin' dope. Yeah, they got laundry basket and some containers on this order as well. So I might have to creatively load this order up. All right. Oh, you're good. Okay, room essentials. It's a 6 count of washcloth. Okay, I think it's one of these. No, that's an 18 pack. Ew, definitely not that one. Yeah, it's only is it one of these? Yeah, this might be the first DoorDash order that I've ever gotten that doesn't actually have food on it. Like, no food. Interesting. We got another item down here. Oh no, we got pool noodles on this thing? Oh jeez. Oh, this is going to be a fun order to load up. Well, I guess I got to use the old noodle so I can figure it out, right? Get it? Like, like the mind. Use the old noodle. Hope you guys aren't too young to know that phrase. Oh, stop talking like an old man. You're only 30 years old. Yeah, you know what I realized? Like, when I actually do become an old man, and I'm like using some of this old fashioned language, kids are gonna have no goddamn clue what I'm talking about. Like, huh? What's that senile old man saying? I don't know. I digress. Is one of these bigger baskets? Oh, geez, it is one of these bigger baskets. All right, well, we got the first item to figure out how the heck I'm going to carry. That'll be fun. Actually, can't. Okay. Gonna look like a real basket case carrying this order around, huh? 6 quart. Oh, they want me to get 4 of these? Oh, jeez, man. Anything else they want? Oh, just. Okay. They don't have lids. No, wait, they do have lids. But they've only got 2. Make sure these fit. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I guess that's not going to work. Yeah, I gotta tell them what we've got here. I got these. Yeah, that's the only 6 quart they have. Yeah, I'll see if they want them. Let's get those pool noodles while I'm at it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you like it, lick it. Now I'll see if I get a response back from the customer. Let's see. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Good to see you. So after I get this order done, Corey, I'll be around 82, 83 for the day, USD, on my $100 goal. So overall, not doing too bad. Okay, customer just got back to me about the containers. Asking if they come with lids. Yes. Yes, they do. Alright, pool noodle. I wish I could, put it on. Cob Squad. Said get those instead. Okay, cool. Same one, right? So I gotta get these. This is the right item. Yeah, I'll just add that as substitution. Same thing. Okay, cool beans. Let's see. Corey says I have all the Pro Shopper stats, but not sure if it's available here. The rating screen looks different than I've seen from others. Yeah, so if Pro Shopper is available in your area, Corey, then you'll get an offer that has a Pro Shopper label on it. So it's like a little green shopping cart icon, and it'll state that it's a Pro Shopper. Now, if you have Platinum with DoorDash, you can get both labels at the same time. So it'll say Pro Shopper plus higher paying order. So just heads up. Now, in my market, before I actually had Pro Shopper available, they still gave you the stats. And then out of the blue, we finally got Pro Shopper. So that's how that worked for me. It could be the same thing for you, so I'm not too sure. But I digress. Alright, so the customer does want that substitution I recommended. It's these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be these bad boys. But yeah, believe it or not, Corey, this is my first DoorDash without a single edible item on it. That's pretty interesting. And it's going to be interesting loading this thing up. See how it goes. Okay. Just hope they don't knock me with an overcharge again. Because it's going to cost more than the other one. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, they want me to just pick up 2. So what I'll do, I'll scan that. They say only get 2, but we're going to get the 4. I'll do that so I avoid the overcharging thing, because they'll hit me with that again. Don't want that to happen. But yeah, I've got a pretty good idea how to load this order up. Yes, they are on clearance. The other ones you originally requested were 2, period. But they were out of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I still gotta find this one, though. I didn't see it down that aisle. I was looking, man. I was taking a look. I'll try it again. Oh, I did find it. Hold on. I found it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the shelf label's empty. Frost and tip. I don't know what a good substitution for that is. I'll just take a picture of the shelf, see if they want anything. The Frost and tip you requested is out of stock at this time, period. Okay. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Good to see you. After I get this order done, we're going to be around 82, 83 for the night. I'm just waiting back about this item here. This order's interesting. It's got a basket. We got pool noodles. No groceries, though. But how's your day going, Queen? Did you make your $150 goal today? Let's see what the customer wants. I gotta hear back from them first, though. Yeah, the only other app that sent me an offer today was Shipped, but nothing from Uber Eats and Grubhub or Roadie. No, wait, that's wrong. I did get a Roadie order this morning. So we got a Roadie order, we got 2 Shipped, and everything else is DoorDash. Yeah, just waiting to hear back from them. There's that frosting tip that they want is out of stock. Oh, okay, they said a refund, so refund it is. Cool. I'll give the thumbs up, the thummy wummy. All right, now we can go. Let's check out. Got a pretty good idea how to load this. You know, my delivery bag is just wide enough to fit this basket, so I'll put as much in the basket as possible, and then maybe use those spring locks to hold on the outsides of the bag.
Are you on? Is this one line here?
I'm in the self-checkout line. I can take guests over here on 1 or 4. Guests on 1. Let's see. Queen says you did not. You only made 104. Oh, sorry to hear you didn't quite make your goal, Queen. I mean, $100 though. That's not bad. I'd be happy to make $100 in my area. At least you made something, right? $104 richer than yesterday. This is one way to look at it.
Go ahead, get your phone.
So that's the prize. You have to find everything.
Okay, she was going to get service. Why was she in this line? Stupid. Oh well. Yeah, these people are too slow. I'll go on this line. I've got 3 of these. Yeah, I'll take this stuff except for the noodles.
Oh, no, that's it. Sorry.
But if I get a Starbucks, have a great night. I can take the next guest on 3.
Alright, but yeah, I got a pretty good idea how I'm going to load this up. Should be relatively easy. I don't see this being too difficult. It might look difficult. You should think like, how the heck am I going to get this? But actually, my bag is big enough to fit it. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Let's see. It might not be my finest work, but it'll suffice nonetheless. There we go. Okay, sweet. That's how you do it, baby. Definitely got to touch up this bag. The zipper's acting a little rough, but still functions just fine. For the most part. Yeah, a little snappy wappy. Alright, we're good. God damn it. Come on, tighten. Snap. That'll work. Yeah, I can tell this is not functioning as well as it should be either. It's doing the same thing. God damn it. Alright, just keep functioning for me, man, until I get a new one. Just gotta wait till I get a new one. I'll have to order it tonight. Okay. It'll suffice. Alright, let's get going, ladies and gents. Our pursuit for more money will commence. On my way with your order. Yes. Let's go. Oh, was that a U-turn? Wondering why that guy was turning like that. He was doing a U-turn, just very poorly. Oh well, what else new? But yeah, Queen, if you're still here, feel free to give your tips and tricks and recommendations about how to make money as a gig worker. We went over multi-apping, multi-niching, working peak hours depending on the niche, putting in enough time to make money, customer service skills, building your own skills for your own type of gig. So if you got anything you want to touch on that with that, or anyone else that's still here, feel free to let us know in the comments down below. But in the meantime, this order, these get dropped off by 7:53. It's 7:40 right now. I hate the drop-off point. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But it's not crazy far, so we'll see what happens. Hey LZ, how you doing? Good to see ya. No, there's no upfront tipping, Jack, and they don't give you that knowledge about how much the tip's going to be. Now, some markets, they do show an average for the tip from that specific customer based on previous experiences. They're testing that in some markets right now, like in Orlando. Although, to be honest, I think I have mixed opinions about that, because I got a feeling that makes it more likely for people to use bots and then just auto snatch the orders. You know, I have my concerns about that. But otherwise, it's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Not great, but I'm better now that I'm finally off. Usually here, or usually off at 4:30. It's currently 6:40. Oh, wow. They're going to pay you some overtime for that? Jeez Louise, man. Hope you get some overtime, depending on the amount of hours that you have scheduled this week. You had a reward ceremony, or award ceremony, to go to, which was why, but end up biting me in the ass in the end. Yeah, I hope so. Because, you know, like, if you, like, sign a contract to do a gig, you know, and they're responsible for it taking significantly longer than what the contract initially had, and yeah, they should pay you extra for that. That's ridiculous. A lot of the time they don't, though, but, you know, I guess it depends how much of a heart that individual has. Alright, we're about a third of the way there. No, you heard my name, Queen. I was asking. I was just letting you know that the main theme for this live stream is how to make money as a gig worker. So we touched on multi-apping, multi-niching, peak times depending on the niche. You know, acquiring your own skills for your own gig work, putting in enough time, customer service skills. If you have anything you'd like to add to the conversation about that, feel free to let us know in the comments down below. And even if you don't do gig work, if you guys want to give your 2 cents on that topic, feel free to do so as well. It was more, I was irritated that hardly any help was done, but I guess that's my fault for not communicating that I need help. Yes. Communication support, you know? It's not just relationships in a typical sense, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or whatever, right? Communication, if people don't know that you're experiencing a problem, then you can't really expect people to just know to help you, you know? So, it's unfortunate that happened to you, but I guess you can look at this as maybe a learning experience for yourself. Be like, all right, well, next time I run behind like this and I really need help, then I just need to let someone know. And you're not being a burden, it's just sometimes people need help, you know? Sometimes you just need help. Like, think about the other day when, I don't remember if you witnessed it or not, you might have, but think about that day when I did that really big shipped order that I probably should have done on my cargo trailer at first. But I was crazy enough to load it up on my bike without it. And I started having really bad feelings, and then I started getting anxious and self-defeatist. Those kind of self-defeatist thoughts kicked in. And then I actually wound up breaking down for a couple minutes, but I muted the stream and turned the camera away because I didn't want anyone to witness that, you know? So I had extra help that would have made the job easier, and I didn't do it, you know? Now, thankfully, I got the gig done and got rewarded for it, right? I actually got tipped extra because of the fact that I was on my bike. But still, you know? I had something that can help me, and I didn't quite utilize it at first. So I look back and like, all right, well, if there's an order that I feel a lot less confident and certain about, then just bring out the cargo trailer to get it done. Or in other words, whatever I can use to help me get it done. If you're doing gig work, I really, truly 100% recommend using hot bags. They really keep with increasing your chances of getting tips. Hey, that's a great recommendation too, Queen. Luckily, this bag I have is insulated, so it helps keep stuff hot or cold. So whenever I deliver orders, it's always in comparable, roughly the same condition that I got it. Just a few minutes past, you know? So that's a great recommendation. Nice one, Queen. Man, I see so many gig workers out here. And they're going like 20, 30 minutes in a single direction. No hot bags or anything. Delivering milkshakes instead of ice cream. Delivering soggy potatoes instead of fries. It's like, what are you doing, man? You tripping. I don't ever ask for help when I really need it. I think I heard about it, but didn't witness it. Oh, yeah. But that's really what it comes down to, man. If you need help, you gotta let someone know. You're not gonna be a burden for anyone. You're not gonna rain on someone's parade. People need help sometimes, right? You gotta be honest with yourself about needing help, and you gotta be willing to let people know. And I know it sucks to not feel like you can just do it on your own. But, you know, life has a way of humbling you, you know? Be like, hey, you're capable, but you're not indestructible. You're capable of incredible things, but it doesn't mean that you can't break down. It doesn't mean that you don't have limitations. I for sure multi-app because there are days when it's been slow. Yeah. I know multi-apping during the week is pretty bad for me because DoorDash is the only one that sends me orders, but when the weekend rolls around, suddenly the other apps start sending me stuff. Thankfully, that's what happened today. I did get 2 shipped orders and a roadie on top of the DoorDashes. Papa John's, Jimmy Market will not give the pizzas out to the drivers that don't have a Pizza Hut bag. Yeah, I noticed, I think it was Pizza Hut in my area. I think Pizza Hut is doing that now too. Because the other day when I got pizzas that were big enough to actually need a bag, they asked me if I have a bag. So then I pointed out my bike and be like, that's what I use. They're like, all right, you're good. I really didn't think I'd be out this late. Well, don't dwell on it too much, LZ. You know, you got the job done, right? You got the job done. You can move on with your life. It sucked that it happened, but at least you got the job done. And now you can think about the next big project that you want to pursue. And hopefully that project will be more timely. And if you need help, that, you know, you got some encouragement from people around you to be like, hey, you know, if you need help, just go for it. Just ask for the help. Nothing to be ashamed of. You know, it's nothing to be ashamed of to need help. We all need a little help sometimes, you know? They are getting tired of getting complaints on cold food. Yeah. I totally understand the merchants with that stuff, man, you know? It's like, the merchants aren't the ones delivering the food. We are. So when we're delivering cold food, when we could have delivered it hot, you know, it's not right to blame the merchant for that. Plus, you know, if the customer wants a refund, like, oh, DoorDash, I need a refund, the food's cold, then they got to make the order again. And then eventually they'll just be like, no, we're not making the order again. So I totally get it. I really do. On top of that, a lot of thieves, man. There's drivers stealing food left and right out here, man. And I know it's drivers stealing food. Because half the time I'll go in and be like, oh, that order was already taken. And then sometimes they'll tell me they had multiple drivers already taken. It's like, oh, okay. And, you know, it makes me look bad. It's like, oh, well, you're a driver. You must be a thief as well. You know, that guilt by association. Not saying that mentality is a good thing, but I don't completely blame people for having that mentality. If the majority of drivers are thieves, then you could just assume like, oh, well, you might be a thief too, even if I've done nothing wrong. It does suck, but I digress. Hey, welcome back, Yvonne. How's your day going? Are you at the W2? Or are you out doing some gig work right now? Good to have you here with us, as always. You are heckin' dope. Alright, we're almost to the customer. 7:51, so we're right on time. I hope we don't continue getting these news stories about drivers flipping out over getting like a low tip or no tip too. That really makes us look bad on the whole. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I'm glad you made it back home. How was the W2 today? Did you have a good day at work? Just gonna deliver this real quick. I'll be right back. I had to find a creative way to load up a laundry basket full of merchandise. So that was fun. Sweet. Wow, this actually paid, it paid a whole 50 cents more. Look at that. It was originally $12.57. So now it wound up paying $13.07. That's pretty nice. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Queen says you got 2 live streams ready to go for tomorrow. Hey, way to go, Queen. I'm sure you'll get quite a few people popping in there. Depending on the time, I might be able to pop in there for a little as well. And stream as much as you want, you know? The more the better, honestly. And, like, you know, if you don't always have much to say or much to talk about, who cares? You know, we'll still watch you anyway. You know, we're all like that. A lot of really, I'm sure you've come to know, a lot of really cool, supportive people in this community. And I definitely notice a lot of that whole, like, bringing out the best in each other. You know, I love seeing that. Nice little camaraderie, little solidarity going on. Oh, okay. This is a spicy order. It's not great, but it's not as bad as you might think at first. So you would think that, oh, this is a crazy amount of miles. Why would you do that? So the reason why 8.3, look at how far away I am from my zone, right? And then I got to go halfway towards that. But I'm okay with that because I would have wanted to go up that way. So it's a stack. I think it's going to the same customer. It's a 10-item order at Winn-Dixie. It's pretty small. Let me show you. It's pretty small, as you can see. And then there's some order from the Moonlight Dine-In. So, yeah, basically that's taken me out of this area, which is in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it would have been nice to maybe get something closer, but it's okay. I could be wrong too. This might just be enough to crack $100 or just below it. So there you go. Look at it that way too. Make my $100 goal today, right? Let's see, your engine's out. Won't be able to do any gig work for a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right, your engine. Poopy doopy. Hey, at least you're able to get to work though. That's good to see at least. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that you got your you got that engine under warranty. I bet that's going to save you an arm and a leg, maybe a kidney as well. I was using my daughter's other car, but my mechanic had a loaner that I could use until the appraiser approves them to fix it. Ah, okay, I got you. When that happens, you'll get a rental car. Hey, right on. You know, whatever helps keep you going, right? Whatever helps keep you going. Oh, little kitties. Oh, cute. Improving a little bit today. Looking out there, it looks beautiful except for that patch. Precious little babies! Exclamation point. I'm out working and live streaming right now, and this order I'm working on should be just enough to crack $100 for the night, so I'll make my financial goal for the day, period. Yeah, just keep my mom up to speed. She's always asking, you know. Plus, she's keeping me up to date about the little kittens, how they're doing down by them, stuff like that. So, cool beans. Let's see, the car they loaned you is a 2006 Honda Odyssey. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got one of those soccer mom vans. I think those kind of cars are cool, man. I like vans. I like minivans. That was probably my favorite car that I ever drove was the 1999 Dodge Grand Caravan that we used to have. Hey, Caleb. How you doing, buddy? Let's see. How to make money, hand out business cards to restaurants, get business that way. Hey, there you go. Hey, I like that, Caleb. That's a good recommendation. That sort of coincides about, like, you know, being able to do your own gig work type of thing. Like establishing your own skills and stuff like that, too. So that's a nice follow up to that point. Cool beans, dude. Caleb says that's what I do. Nice. I used to do that when I was doing personal training. I made business cards. I still have the business card that I made. I'll have to show you it sometime. I'll have to show you guys sometime what it was. But I used to have my own personal training side hustle. I did that for a couple of years alongside gig work. I did it a little bit when I used to work retail as well. So whenever I would get off retail, if I had like that morning to midday type shift, I usually had a client that I would go to. It was a brother and a sister, so I actually had 2 clients at that time. And I would coach them for different goals. So the brother, he had a weight loss goal, so I was helping him with that. And then his sister, she was trying out for the police academy, so she needed some training with that one. So that was pretty fun. And they got to know about it because I was handing out business cards when I used to work in retail at Target. Because, funnily enough, the brother was a coworker. So I gave him business cards, like, hey, you know, and got his social media. And then, like, I trained them for a few months, so that was pretty cool. And then I had some other people that I did training with. They were kind of like a family / cousins / relatives type thing. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 at that time. And then I trained some other people. Let's see, Caleb says, busy for you today. Yeah, it's actually been busier than the past several days for sure. And that's a good thing. I was hoping that was going to be the case. But yeah, I'm going to just make my $100 goal after I get this stack done. I mean, the mileage is a little high, but most of that is just because I'm in this dead area. This order that I took, it was a pretty decent order, but it did take me out in the middle of nowhere. So now we're heading back to civilization, and then I can make my way up to Winn-Dixie. It's a 10-item order, and then I got to go to the Moonlight Dine and Drive-In, which is like 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles from the Winn-Dixie. I think they both go to the same customer, so we'll get a pretty decent tip. Decent overall payout, just under 17 bucks. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's going to be just enough for the $100 goal. Now, if I have time, I might stay out and try to get another order, but still, you know. Let's see, 3707 plus 1685. Okay. And then, decent winky tip. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, probably will be a decent winky tippy, Mr. Pokey. Probably be decent. Okay, now my app feels like being dumb. Come on, show me the rest of what I need to see. Here we go. Let's see, we got 2640. Then I did a 6.5 earlier this morning. Okay, so after I get this order done, we'll be at $102.03. So yeah, we made the goal. If I have enough time, I might try to get one more order. Yeah, the other day I was. I just happened to see you in my feed on my computer, so I was like, while I was getting ready in the morning, it's like, hey, there's the Pokey. There's the Pokemon. The more I stream, the better I'll get. Yeah, exactly. And thanks for... Oh, did you stream earlier? I'm sorry, Caleb. Yeah, I don't pop into people's streams when I'm actively working because you know, I got to stay focused on what I'm doing. But whenever I'm at the house, I'm almost always on my computer. Whenever I pop into people's streams, I'm almost always on my computer. That's why, like, when you do see me, oftentimes I'll be in like 5-6 other people's streams. It's because I'm on my PC. Whenever I pop into people's streams, and that's usually when I get back home, you know. Let's see, we stronger together. Yes. That's great that you made your goal. Yeah, it's heckin' dope, man. Cause yeah, it's been this week's been a bit of a setback, I guess, because the days have just been mediocre and the orders have been crap. So it's nice to see us finishing strong. And for what it's worth, taking a little bit of time off during the daytime was beneficial. I made use of that time. Try and go and use stream again, man. One person came in mind today. He has 29,000 subs, had one viral video. Oh yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many big YouTubers or bigger channels will pop into smaller channels. You'd be surprised. Heck, I've even gotten people that have had like tens of thousands of subs here too. Although a lot of the time, I think their numbers are a little conflated, but I digress. I know one of them, her name is Love Our Toy Pups. She's got like, I think she's on her way to like 50,000 subs. She's like one of those growth channels. But she puts the moderator thing behind a paywall now, so it's like, I mean, I understand why, but still, But I digress. You know, it's your channel, you can do whatever you want. It does kind of suck though, especially when people can offer it for free, but oh well. Anyway. But yeah, it's cool. We're gonna make our goal today. I'll take it over. And that was only one of the shipped customers tipping. The other one, I'm not sure if they do, and if they do, how much. So I'll be curious to see about that. Oh yeah, and earlier today too, we got notified of getting an extra $1 from a McDonald's DoorDash customer from May 18th. So I thought that was interesting. So a customer from 6 days ago decided to tip us an extra $1 out of the blue. It's like, okay, that's cool. The timing was weird. I never see DoorDash tips after service that late after the service, but it was still pretty neat nonetheless. But to have 8.6 to sub ratio is wild. Well, you know what it is? They would have more subs if they had more than one viral video. So I don't know how many viral videos they have. But if you have like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 plus viral videos like that, and they only had 29,000 subs, I would be concerned. I'd be like, wow, that's very few subs for being that viral. I would expect at least 100,000, maybe 200,000 to get that many. It's not always proportionate like TikTok is. TikTok seems to be a lot more proportionate. If you get millions of views, you seem to get tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of followers. Even if you just have like 1 or 2. But YouTube, it's a little harsher. The percentage though. if they had multiple viral videos, then I would think that they should be higher. Usually a video that gets that many views would net you at least several thousand subscribers. I mean, it does take a lot of views to get a lot of subs, though. Especially the people that just watch it and they don't actually, like, hit the subscribe button if they just wanted, like, the one-time video. And a lot of the time, they don't actually subscribe. Up, we can go. We can go, 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 go. Do, 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 do. If I had to guess, too, it was probably a short that got the 8.6 million views, right? I don't see longer form content going viral like that very often anymore. I think one of the more recent ones was like the Nikocado Avocado video, where he just confirmed that the whole like downward spiral in his life was staged. Which I gotta say was like, holy crap. it was pretty surprising. But I don't know, I digress. Hey JK, how you doing, buddy? Just saying hi while driving in circles. Nice. Well, we got another order, JK. It's a stack at a restaurant in Winn-Dixie. It's paying almost 17 bucks, and it's just enough to crack a little over 100 bucks for the night. So, we're making our goal tonight. That's heckin' dope. Hope you're having a good day too, buddy. Circles all around town. I see. Salt off in circles. And yeah, as far as, I know I told you guys earlier, but for anyone that might have missed it, so we are at, as of this morning, 2,748 watch hours. So we're over 90% of the way there for watch hours based on the partial monetization. So, you know, channel memberships, super chats. So that's really amazing, guys. We're so close. We are so close. We're going to get there, like, over the next several days. Truly amazing. You know, you guys have just been real superstars helping me get to this stage. Really appreciate all of you. You're heckin' dope. And I know we're around 762 subs. I think that's what it was when I last checked. On a goal of 800 by the end of this month. So we're getting pretty close to that too. And that particular goal is to just help maintain that 100 plus subscriber momentum that this channel's had for a while. How long did it take? Yeah, so I uploaded my first video on this channel mid-November, but I didn't really gain noticeable traction until I had a guest star on Chuck's channel, so Dashing Across America. I'm sure you're familiar with him. He pops in here every now and again too, which is really cool, you know? He had me as a guest star on his channel, and that definitely helped propel the momentum of this channel. Because ever since then, we've had like 100 plus subs a month, for the most part. So the serious content really started around December. So that was when the serious content really started coming out, was around December / late November. So we're talking like past Thanksgiving and onward. So realistically, given the overall momentum that this channel's experiencing, we could get monetized by the summer. So before the summer ends. that's something else, man. I mean, we're already going to be at this stage of monetization, which, in my opinion, this is probably the most important stage. Because you figure, if you're not getting a lot of ad revenue from YouTube, so what? People will still buy memberships and super chat you, you know? Especially your core community. And this core community on this channel has gotten so goddamn big, man. Like, you see a lot of the same people here regularly. And you notice there's a lot of people. Maybe not always. Stop buffering! Okay. Yeah. Gotta readjust a little bit. I think it does snowball. Yeah. But you know what it is too, man? It's like, I put myself out there. So that was a really important thing to do, is I had to put myself out there and partner myself with people that, you know, like my content, they like my personality, they want to see me succeed, and, you know, just the general vibes. Because, you know, it's not even just about me on here, you know? Like, I'm sure you guys have come to know that. You know, I try to push as many people as I can. I want to see them succeed too. And I'm not talking in some like superficial terms. I mean, like, I really want to, like, if there's something I can do to genuinely help them, put them out there. You guys know I've been doing that, you know? And I welcome people here to keep that whole effect going, you know? Just grow a really awesome community that expands even beyond our own. And you'll notice too, at least for anyone that's relatively new here or new to the gig community, there's a lot of overlap. You'll see a lot of the same faces on a lot of different channels. There's a lot of overlap, and that's cool. That's really cool. I love seeing that. I mean, yeah, you'll notice too, not every single person gets along and whatever, but putting that aside, you'll see a lot of the same faces and a lot of the same communities and other people's channels. And even people that don't even do gig work. Yeah, that's so cool too. Let's see, Nana says you got 52 subs now. Hey, way to go. That's awesome. I bet when you're ready to rock and roll with your car, you know, I bet you'd be down for some streams. I'll watch. You've been live for almost 3 hours a day, and it helps. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that's really what it is, man, you know? When you're continuing to find ways to up the ante with your channel, you're giving more and more of a reason for people to be invested with you, you know? They see that this guy is putting in the time, he's putting in the effort. Well, guy, gal, all my favorite pals. They're putting in the time, the effort. They're seeing what they can do to improve their own channels, make it a greater place for more people to tune in, to show up, to stay interested or stay invested, you know? It takes time, but it all starts with putting yourself out there, you know? You put yourself out there and you hook up with some really cool people. Like Chuck from Dashing Across America, he's an amazing dude, you know? He's a really, really cool guy, and I'm very glad I met him. I would definitely like to meet him in person someday too. But I'm really glad that I came into contact with him, because I like his overall vibe, I like his content, and, you know, he guest stars people, right? I mean, people seem to forget that, you know. If you submit content to him, as long as it's not like foul language and stuff, he can guest star you on his channel, as long as you do gig work, right? I know a lot of people seem to forget that, but I had people like Mary telling me, like, hey, you gotta you gotta go to Chuck. He can guest star you on his channel. And I was like, all right, sure, I'll do it. He's got a Dropbox, so I just submitted one of my videos to him. Then he featured it on his channel. It got like almost 2,000 views. Think about that, man. It got almost 2,000 views. I know overnight I gained like 30, 40 subscribers from that immediately. It's like, wow, okay. Sure. And this was before he even hit 12,000 subs. Now he's over 13,000. You know? That's really as long as I can go. Hey, that's good, man. You know, at the end of the day, you live streaming consistently means that you're giving, you know, you're creating a sense of consistency for people to get invested in. So they'll keep wanting to tune in. They will. It takes time, but it's going to happen. When I started this channel, I was getting like 5 watch hours, even though I would stream like 2 hours at a time. Now, I live stream about the same amount of time, slightly longer. I'm getting like 40 to 50 watch hours. That's a big difference, you know? And you get there. As long as you're continuing to put in the time, the effort, you're consistent, you're seeing what you can do to further improve your brand and make it an even greater, you know, sense of community on your channel, then you're gonna get there, man. You know, not just you, but anyone that needs to hear this. And you don't always have to have much to say or know what to say at first. Who cares? Just roll the camera and see what happens, you know? Hey, Jay, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm heading over to Winn-Dixie right now. There we go. Anyway, I'm heading over to Winn-Dixie so I can get this shopping order. I'll take you guys inside with me. And then after we get this done, I got to pick up another order at Moonlight Dine-In, something like that. I think they're both going to the same customer. Yeah, I'm in Florida. I'm not from Florida, though. I'm from Long Island, New York. But I live in Florida. So, you know, soaking up that sunshine, you know? Let's see, does stuffs. Yep. As long as you does stuffs. How close to Disney are you? Are you in Winn-Dixie? We're on our way to Winn-Dixie right now. I'm just on the bike, riding over there. As you can concur by my YouTube channel named Mike the Bike Dasher. This is how I dash. I dash on a bike. Winn-Dixie, yeah, I'm actually, or Disney. Yeah, I'm pretty close to Disney. So I'm east. I'm only about 30 minutes east of Orlando. And then after that, I think it's like another 15 minutes, depending on traffic. So I'm like 45 minutes away from Disney. I'm realistically not that far, you know? In fact, my bike does have enough range to get there and back if that's all I wanted to do, you know? I mean, I'm not really a theme park guy, though, so I digress. Big Disney people, it's our happy place. You know, there is another channel. There's another channel that she live streams at Walt Disney World. She goes by Rainbow. I don't know what her YouTube handle is though. But if you want to go find her channel, go to Mary's Gigs. So MARY''S Gigs, GIGS. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mary's Gigs. But she's a fellow gig tuber like me, but she also has a lot of other people that don't do gig work that watch her channel too. But one of the people that hangs out on her channel, her name's Rainbow. Rainbow does live streams at Disney World. And, you know, I know she does gaming streams. I think she cosplays and stuff. I don't know. But she does cool content. I think you'd be interested in both of them. So definitely go check both of them out sometime. So go to Mary's Gigs, and then when Mary does live streams, you'll see Rainbow pop in sometimes. So definitely check out Rainbow once you find her. I don't have her handle, so I'm not. I would just give you the handle if I had it, but I don't have her handle. But Mary's Gigs is where you can find her. All right, just waiting for these cars to cross. All right, come on, baby. All right, let's go. Well, I appreciate you being here with us, Jay. But yeah, my live streams are predominantly gig work. But usually when I get back home, I'll take my landlord's dog, Lucy. Her name is Lucy. She's a Chinese Shar-Pei. I'll take her out for a nighttime walk. And, you know, I'm thinking about other things I could do as live streams as well. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. But we talk about all kinds of stuff here, you know. It really depends on the topic brought up. I'm not huge into, you know, going deep on politics or religion necessarily. Although I do think those topics are important to discuss. Just time, place for everything. But, you know, it really depends on where the conversation steers. We have a few friends that stream out there. Ever heard of Drew in the Moment? Drew in the Moment. I'm not too sure. What kind of content do they make? I might have heard of them. I don't know. Hey, Detroit. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Detroit. Hope you caught that video that I was talking about the other day that I made, that how to change e-bike tires. Hope you found it helpful. I want to save you some money instead of having to bring that bike back in the shop again, you know? Alright. We're at Winn-Dixie, so we're going to get this shopping order done. And then we'll move on to the next place, get them delivered, and we'll take it from there. I mean, I'll probably wrap up after this order, but we'll see. Mostly Disney and Universal. Oh, I gotcha. Right on. Sounds pretty heckin' dope. Okay. Now let's see. Yes, sir. Thanks, bro. Hey, no problem, man. You know, I know these bike shops, you know, they're trying to do what they can do. Although, their bottom line is mostly just from selling bikes. But as far as, like, actual easy bike repairs, I mean, just watch my stuff, you know? Watch my stuff, save a bunch of money. Alright, let's head inside. Get some shopping done. Yeah, I definitely got to replace this gimbal at some point. I can tell this is on its last leg. It's like it's just not screwing in as properly as it was before. Man, they got to get better attachments for bikes. So this cheap Amazon garbage. But hey, you know, it's like, oh, look at that. That's a good deal. I guess I'll have to get it, you know? But I digress. Actually, I'll take one of these. Oh, they got paper bags again. Nice. I like the paper bags. They can be fun to load up. Alright, I'll show you guys my shopper stats. They pretty much look about the same as they usually do. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Pro Shopper, that just helps unlock the higher paying shopping orders in the area. I mean, it's debatable sometimes, but, you know, I roll with it. So this is the order. Pretty small, as you can see. Get this done in no time. Alright, let me get you guys set up here. There we go. Got the POV Peachy car cam. Let's get it, baby. And yeah, for anyone else that's relatively new to the channel, you'll definitely gain some very useful insights, customer service skills, how to be a better shopper. You know, just watch me long enough, and you know, I think you'll get some valuable information. Plus, my fellow gig workers, they're always passing on their wisdom here too, which is always great. All right. Just gonna check these tomatoes real quick, make sure they're good. If I see several of them, they look all wrinkly. I don't get them. Was that Ariana Grande? Yeah, that's Ariana Grande. Man, I love Ariana Grande. I've been a fan of hers for like, I don't know, like past 12, 13 years. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know. If you guys think her music's lit, let me know in the comments down below. That's right, lemons are over here. Oh, PLU. Can't just scan the bag. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Lettuce. Aha. PLU for this too, 4061. Got it. 4061. Now we can move on and have some more fun. Man, they keep saying these Coca-Cola bottles are produce. They're not produce, gosh dang it. It's aisle 4. Which is not the produce department. But I digress. See, last I checked, this isn't produce, but you know, that's what DoorDash says. It's in the produce department. See, I'm not kidding, man. Look. See, it says produce department. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You are heckin' dope. Oh, I gotta go back there for the candy. That's right. Oops. I'll do that in a second. Vinegar. Or some people say all. The last one. Yeah, had to backtrack real quick. Get this candy. Don't slap me with the copyright. No. No, that'd be bad juju. Bad juju is no bueno. Very many no buenos. I gotta do a tinkle when I get to the restroom area. Gotta do my thing. I mean, it's either that or I just like find like a random isolated spot with trees and then just go to town over there. But nah. Alright, got one more item. Yeah, this order's pretty small. I think I can fit everything in one bag. Very nice indeed. And yeah, I think we'll be able to get these dropped off by 9. Okay, I just got to use the bathroom. I'll be right out.
Hey there, savvy shoppers. Did you know you can skip the lines and get your groceries delivered from Winn-Dixie? It's easy and convenient. Plus, you get $10 off your first 3 orders of $75 or more. Visit shop.windixie.com. Exclusions apply. See windixie.com/offer-exclusions for details.
Let's see, Pope says seizure. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll get a because they actually got that image stabilization. You know? They got really nice cameras, man. Like, they actually film movies with them. Believe that? Like, they'll actually film movies with iPhone cameras.
Welcome. Please select your language. Enter
Enter your phone number or scan your rewards card now. Scan item rewards account accepted. Please place your bag. 249. Place your item in the bag.
Place your item in the bagging area.
349. 469. 499. Credit $1. 419. 419. 249. Credit 50 cents. 169. Credit 19 cents. 299. 329. Scan your total. Please wait. System process. Follow the instructions on the pin pad. Please remember to take your receipt and check the coupon printer for any coupons which
May be available to you. Thank you for shopping at Winn-Dixie. Hey, little T, how you doing? See ya. We're cracking our $100 goal for the night, little T. That's pretty heckin' dope, huh? It'll be our first day of the week where we actually make the daily goal. Now, in all fairness, we're not that far behind this week, and if we actually do really good tomorrow and the day after, we could actually still make our weekly goal. But then again, we did exceed our weekly goal 2 weeks in a row, so I guess it kind of cancels out. And we'll get that one. Even if we don't really crush it this week, we would still technically be on track since we started our journeys with journeys to 107th Street. You know? I don't know. But I digress. I hope you're having a good day today, little T. I hear a choo-choo train. I gotta cross that railroad to get to the other place. Hopefully it'll be gone by then. Let's see. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I think I gotta get another one of these gimbals. Yep, that's a choo-choo train. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. It's the threading. It's all good. We got this. We'll be aight. We're making it work, right? I gotta find one that's a little different, though. If I buy the same one, it's only gonna last as long, which isn't saying much. Stop being a cheapskate and buy something halfway decent for once in your life. Yeah. Choo-choo. There we go. Give you guys a nice upright angle. Oh, the camera actually looks halfway decent right now. Definitely not iPhone quality for sure. But hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's get it. Next order. Oh, one last thing. Wait. Okay. Gotta put my light on. Okay. Alright. We're good. Let's keep going. Just keep on going. Or keep on keeping on. Just like Colleen would say. Just gotta keep on keeping on. Yeah, we get this order and then I'm gonna head home. That way I can get back home in a reasonable time. Take Lucy out for a walk with you guys. I think tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I mean, we made our goal, so that's great, you know? But I definitely think tomorrow might be a better day. Like, we can make the goal and then some more, you know? Hopefully we can do better during the daytime hours tomorrow, you know? For what it's worth, too, I did leave slightly late today. You know, I left like quarter to 6. When I usually leave around 5. It's all good. Man hath the will and hath the way, right? Pickup time is 8:58. It's 8:48. I think we'll get there beforehand, though. We're pretty close. Alright, they want me to go this way. And you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll go this way. Why not? I'm gonna use sidewalk. Yeah. I was gonna go on the main road, but we got some more cars coming. And given this particular neighborhood, it's probably better I stay on the sidewalk. I'd like to get on the other one on the other side of the street, though. But they can wait. That can wait. They definitely got to invest in some street lights down here, though. But I digress. Sounds like they got a game at the high school. I smell wacky tobacco. People be lighting up. I smell it. Candy, they're lighting up out here. Candy, wherever she's at. Alright, we're almost there. It's only 8:50. So we could probably get these dropped off by 9, assuming that the order's ready. Or maybe a little after. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. You are heckin' dope. We got blue flashing lights. I think someone got pulled over. Or they just have extra security over here. Because raisins and things and stuff. Oh, the whole road's closed off. Look at that. Wow. Alright. If I could use the sidewalk. Yeah, let me ask. Hey, pardon me, sir. Do you mind if I use the crosswalk to get on the sidewalk? Or do you want me to go around? Okay, cool. Let me press the button.
Don't worry about it. Hey, I got the roadblock. You're good.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Have a good night.
Stay safe.
Thanks. See, it never hurts to ask. See, if I just ran it, then it'd be like, oh, license registration, please. No, I'm kidding. Well, actually, I don't know. Oh, you need a license to ride one of those things. Those, what is that, a motorcycle? Okay. Alright, so we gotta make a left up ahead. Boom. Let's see, we good over there? Yes. Nice. Alright, just gonna wait for these cars to cross over, and then we can cross over. Nice. Alright, let's keep going, ladies and gents. Furthermore, we commence. Alright, here's the Moonlight Drive-In, whatever this place is called. We just gotta pick up the order here. We drop the orders off, and then we head home. I think they said the order was ready for pickup. So, we'll just run in there, and I'll be back out. Figure it out. Yeah, this actually has 4 drinks on it. Let's see, what do we got? We got Rhode Island Roger. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. We're just dropping off the stack. They're both going the same customer. $16.85 for like 8.5 miles. One was a shopping order at Winn-Dixie, and the other one was at this Moonlight dine-in, whatever you call it. Wishing you a safe night. Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate you being here. And so the drinks weren't sealed, except for the lids. So we're going to use the Scotch tape to seal up the lids. That just makes it much less likely to spill. And of course, I got that idea from Sunny Chronicles. Definitely brilliant idea. I'm always thanking her for that idea. Because it was heckin' dope. Stay put. Stay. Yeah, stay put. Okay. Slight difficulty here. Here we go. Stay put. That'll work. It's not perfectly straight, but that's okay. Because with the tape, it's not going to spill. Alright, we're all done. So now we get to drop these off and we'll take it from there. Okay. Just gonna let the customer know that I'm on the way. Okay, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Confirm. Come on! Oh shit. Alright, drivers are heckin' cray-cray tonight. So we gotta be on the lookout. Alright, let's keep on going, baby. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a U-turn. I don't think that driver realized that whole lane's cut off. Well, except for me, though. I did ask the officer, as you guys probably saw. I just wanted to make sure it was okay for me to cross, you know? Oh, jeez. Man, they're taking up the whole spots over here, huh? Alright, I'm gonna have to get around. Let's see if these pedestrians let me through. Alright, pardon me. Alright. And thanks for letting me pass. Appreciate it. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yeah. See, I know I got a habit of yelling at drivers and shit, but that's only because they're acting like total dicks out here, you know? But when you're being kind, I'll be kind back. You know, what goes around comes around. It's going, and if love's going around, kindness is going around, it's coming right back around. Hopefully. I know on this channel, in this community, that's definitely the case. And it's because of you guys, man. You guys make that the most heckin' dope thing in the history of anything that was ever heckin' dope. On my way with your order. Let's move over. I'm gonna cross through this area, get on South Hopkins, then take it from there. Just let the customer know that I'm on the way, because I got both their orders, because they sent it to me as a stack. Yeah, last time I did these orders for the customer, they did tip decent, so I know we're gonna get a decent tip for this tonight. Good way to cap things off, you know. Alright, are you looking? Are you looking? Are you looking? Come on. Remember, you got your glasses on, you got your lights on. You should be able to see me, because I got my lights on too. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a left. Let's see if I get a good opportunity back there. Anyone behind me? Nope, we're good. Oh, wait. Alright, let's keep going, baby. Let's keep on going. Hope you guys are crushing your goals out there tonight. Oh, let's go over here. Haha! Yeah, I hope you guys are out there crushing your goals tonight. You know, the weekend, it's always a good opportunity to set a slightly higher goal compared to other days of the week, you know? Like me, the only days that I'll outright set a $100 goal in my market is the weekend. I mean, sometimes I can pull it off on different days of the week, you know? Like every now and again, I'll suddenly like have a really good Wednesday or Tuesday, even though for the most part those days are pretty mediocre. But yeah, for the most part, I'll set my goal for 100 a day on the weekend. Uh-oh, no street lights. Uh-oh. I'm gonna move over here. Hey, come on, Titusville. You gotta pay your electric bill. Pay your electric bill, get some street lights out here. There we go. Yeah, I know one of these days I'll have to just film out here, out of the blue at nighttime with my GoPro. Get some really good B-roll with that. Like my most formal plans of pre-recorded content again is going to be after monetization. I might plan stuff beforehand, but that's going to be my main time that I'll start making pre-recorded videos again. That's mainly because we got our main focus in action, our live streams. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep up with my live streams after monetization too. You know, a very big chunk of my channel traffic comes from live streams. And that gives you the time to hang out with me in real time. Haha. I smell cinnamon. I think someone's baking around here. I smell cinnamon. It's pretty noise. It's actually very noise. Yeah, they gotta get street lights in here too, man. Alright. I'll make my turny-wurny. My gurney turny right here. Ah. Okay. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, both these go to the same customer. I think that's what it said. I thinky winky. Always gotta watch out for the terrain. They gotta work on this pavement around here. It looks like we had a mini earthquake with how cracked it is around here. Then again, a lot of that going on in Titusville. Crack is whack, yo. Okay. Anyway. Let's see, Yvonne says it's so dark. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not as dark as Prism makes it look. But it is pretty dark without the street lights on, for sure. In some of those areas, there ain't nothing to be seen. That's definitely some bad juju. But it's all good. We got this. So we just made it. Let me just double check, make sure. Okay, yeah, it is the same customer. Cool beans. I'll be right out. Alright, we're all done. Yvonne says be safe. We'll be alright. We're pretty close to home. We're only a few miles away. And I'm basically heading back home. I'm pretty much done today. I mean, we made our goal, right? That's the most important thing. We made our goal. That last order paid pretty good, $10 in tips. And then the rest was base pay and promo pay. So, oh, wait, I don't want to resume. No. Okay. So, there we go. Cool. That's all done. So, let's see, 3067. Alright, so, yeah, the total commuting that we did today was about 60 miles, and we made $102 and change. So, that's about $1.70 a mile. So not too bad, right? That's pretty decent, $1.70 a mile. I mean, that doesn't sound great for a bike, but pretty solid nonetheless. I know a lot of people would be content with just $1 a mile in total. And I have mentioned before that I usually average between $1.50 to $2.50 a mile. So being somewhere in the middle of that is decent. Yeah, not too bad, $1.70. I've definitely had some more profitable days before. I know I even had one day where it was like almost $3 a mile. That was around like the holiday season. You know, when like you can spend the same amount of miles, but people are feeling especially generous. Which is ironic because the way people treat each other during the holidays wouldn't really invoke that. But I don't know, I digress. Yeah, they definitely don't light these streets up enough for sure. Definitely got the best street lights around here. Ow. Be one beat. Oh, it's all good. We ate. Man, I can't crazy. Man, it feels like yesterday it was January. Oh, all right, pretty good uphill. Not too bad. Yeah, I gotta say, this has been quite the interesting... What the hell was that? I gotta say, this has been quite the interesting year. And I think for the most part, it's been a pretty good year, too. Definitely a lot of notable things have been happening, you know? And having that cool Cinderella story with, you know, with the bike problems that I had back in January and March, being able to overcome that. coming from that direction, so here we go. Yeah. Yeah, time-wise, we didn't do too bad with work today as well. I think we put in, I think about, let's see, how many hours did I work earlier? I worked about 3.5 earlier today, I think. No, about three and a quarter. Yeah, about 3.25. And I put in about 3.5, so we put in a little over 7 hours of work today. Yeah, a little over 7 hours. So that would put me, I think, around that 15 an hour range. So that's about where I was expecting to be. I know it's not amazing for gig work, but hey, you know, it's a realistic goal for my area. And it's still high enough to do what I need to do. We're like a little under 2 miles from the house. Just a little under 2 miles. So we're almost there. All right, let's go. Let's see, Roger says, gotta take off, glad I could give you some airtime. Hope it's a big tip. Oh yeah, we got that order dropped off. It was $10 for the two. They both went to the same customer, so it actually wound up being pretty decent. And it was just enough to crack my $100 goal for the day. So, we're heading back home. Mainly because, you know, after this time of day, things really taper off. So, overall, today was a success. And that's given the fact that I actually got out late this morning and I got out late this evening. So we still managed to make our goal with that. Let's see, right on, man. See you soon. Yeah, thanks, Roger. Appreciate you being here, buddy. You are heckin' dope. Stop with the cling-clanging. Stop it. Stop it with the cling-clanging. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely gotta adjust the seat a little more. You know what it is? It's my my big ass pressing down on this thing. I think I gotta lean it forward some more. The saddle. I'll do that when I get home. Well, I don't know, whatever. I'll do it whenever I feel like it. Oh wow, it's actually leaning pretty far back. This is split? Oh, it's just like leaning back. Wow. Yeah, it feels like it's a little loose. Yeah, it shouldn't be leaning back that far. It's not good for the integrity of the saddle. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. Gotta see if I can hunch it forward some more. I know last time it seemed like it was a little jammed in there. See if I get it out this time. Aha, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a little loose. That's alright, I'll readjust it. Make it, gonna hunch it forward some more. Alright, come on, baby. Loosen up. Damn. Why is it like that? Yeah. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. Just readjusting my saddle. It's leaning back too much. Come on. There we go. We'll hit the road again. Let's see. Hey, folks. How you doing, bud? Too dark? Well, keep in mind, right? Prism. I can't make it brighter, so it makes it look darker than it actually is. But yeah, it is getting dark. I dropped off that order not too long ago, so we did make our goal for the day. But my saddle started hunching back, so I just got to readjust my saddle before we keep going. So I'm just going to make it lean forward some more. Yeah, I could lean forward more than that. Eh? Oh, hold on. Crazy world, crazy drivers. Yeah, surprisingly, there haven't been that many that we've experienced today. Surprisingly tame for a Friday. Surprisingly. gonna make this lean forward more. Alright, that should be good. Stop it. Yeah, nothing's broken or anything. It just needs to be readjusted, you know. Anything that's got bolts, it loosens up eventually. So what do? You gotta readjust and retighten. Yeah, we'll be back in a bit. Looking out for my Titusville bro was Titus from Titusville. Yes. Alright. Nice and tight. And there we go. That's nice and tight. Perfect. Titus the comedian. Alright, ready to go. Oh yeah, that seat's better. Much more betterer. Much more betterer. Puts me a bit closer to the handlebars too. Alright, without further ado, let's keep going. Nice. Ow. Ring a ding ding. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, I'm done for the night. No mo. I mean, I figure we put in a little over 7 hours of work today. A little over 7. So somewhere between 7 and 7 hours, 15 minutes. That's not including the time to get back home. Louis attacked me. He is mean. Bad Louis, bad. Go to your room. I don't know. Told him to go sleep or lay down. That's it. Now. Alright, we're almost home. I would say some of this looks familiar, should look familiar, but nah, it's pretty dark. Need the best shocks in the game. Like, well, hope you're willing to pay top dollar. I mean, otherwise these, your basic shocks, cheap, they get the job done for the most part. Like, the thing that makes this bike relatively comfortable for the most part is not only having that front fork and the rear suspension, but I also got that, I got that seat post, that suspension seat post. I always put a suspension seat post on my bikes. So it definitely helps. Ow. Ah. Bumpy wumpies. Now the suspension components on my other bike are bigger and softer, especially the front, but this definitely gets the job done. Gets the job done. I mean, what more do you expect from a bike that only costs about $430 on Amazon, you know? Honestly, for that price and having full suspension is pretty nice as it is. Do I rotate bikes? Yeah. I definitely got to rotate that rear wheel every now and again, which is what I do on my tune-up streams. Nice. We're back home. Oh, you mean like that? Okay. I have been. I usually do. But I haven't been lately. I've been kind of lazy about getting Juliet back on the road. But I figure it's already almost the end of the month, so maybe I'll just wait for a tune-up and get her back. Hey, Lizzie. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I made my $100 goal. Well, actually went a little above it, so that was nice. It's always nice when you're able to put in the time and effort and then, see the payoff for it. Doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, it's heckin' dope. Yeah, I just got back home, Lizzie. Waiting for you to make it. Oh, make it, Bucko. See you tomorrow. All right, take care, Positive Pokes. Appreciate you, Pokemans. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. You're heckin' dope. There we go. Do a chargy wargy. Let's see, you missed it. Yeah, it's okay. Future reference, whenever I stream at nighttime, I usually come out around somewhere between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. And then in the mornings, it's usually anywhere between 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern, depending on how early I wake up in the morning. If I live stream during the day, but the nighttime, that's when I start my streams. And now you know. And sometimes when I get back home from my streams, I'll take Lucy for a walk with you guys, but I'm gonna wrap up the stream right about now. But we'll see about tomorrow. And I've been making that a separate stream just because at nighttime, I use Prism to stream for the most part, but Prism is too dark at night. So whenever I take Lucy for a walk with the live stream, I just stream directly with YouTube because the lighting's better. But I digress. But anyway, I am going to wrap up right about now. So overall, decent day. We made our goal. Put in a decent amount of time. Got exercise. We got fresh air. And just plenty of opportunity to hang out with you guys today. So appreciate everyone being here. And if you like the stream, just give it a lick. Subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. And ring that Taco Bell so you get notified the next time I upload. And the Taco Bell sounds like this. There you go. That's the Taco Bell. That's that notification bell. That way you get notified the next time I upload and live stream. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of today's live stream. What you'd like to see next. Anything and everything. Leave it down below. Speaking of down below, links in the description box for other interesting things and stuff. And tell your family and friends all about Mike the Bike Dasher. I bet they'd get a real kick out of this channel and this wonderful community that we have. And on that note, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more of our usual DoorDash action, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you continue supporting my channel, and I'll see you then. Take care.